0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there, Creed.
So this offense now on the edge of the red zone at the 20. 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Throwing is Wilson.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He finds Coleman. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Duke Johnson punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And this defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6.
Check 50.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And the spin looked pretty, but more for style points as the real estate evaporated quickly there.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead here to 7. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. It's caught, Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a... Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And they pick up 25 as they convert. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the second half. Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flipped. They'll come out in the pistol. To Johnson again. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we... A big drive forthcoming here. Time not a huge issue just yet. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. Now Wilson on second down, eluding the pressure right. And some room to roam now. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. On second down, Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Back to throw. And this is caught. He hits Moore. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 47 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Back to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jordan Willis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, you got to have some urgency here. You got to get the guys back to the line of scrimmage, but the problem is they're all 30 yards downfield after that play.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Corey Coleman with time running out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, and